Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nose Zone. This is a special Halloween presentation, and we're actually doing Halloween. The fireworks are gone something terrible. They eased off, but they must have been taking a bit of a break getting the rest of them ready because literally you can hear a poor dog outside barking. Right, Ted is inside the bedroom. She has the speakers up. So I was hoping that it died down. So I put the washing machine and everything on, just to have as much background noise as possible because poor Ted, as you can tell, with the reaction of the other dogs, they're having a really hard time of it right now, as they do every Halloween. But there you go. I'm not going to look. It is only once a year, I suppose, but it does kind of wind me up that it's not just one night here in Ireland. Like it's months leading up to it. It's actually fucking ridiculous. Um, I don't mind if you have them Halloween night, but in saying that though, we've got the technology now to do drone shows and all of that. I don't think there's any need for fireworks anymore. Um, when you can use drones now, you know. So I mean, that's just a personal. It might be a bit more expensive, but the thing about it is, if you think about it, you buy the drones, it's not as if you're going to be replacing them like every time. You know, obviously some will have technical issues and stuff like that, and you'll have to replace them. But in the long run, it'll be cheaper than having fireworks displays everywhere. You could have a big one night Dublin city and all the other cities around the country and host fucking drone shows instead of the fucking fireworks, and cats and the dogs and every other pet will be fine. But there's me rant anyway over. Don't want to get to a rant on movie night. So I have this set up ready to go. So we're gonna get straight into it. We'll be finished and all by 9 o'clock. It's an hour and a half this movie, so it's coming up to 7:30 now. So we'll be finished and all by 9 o'clock. Everybody then can enjoy the rest of Halloween. So I'm going to start. I'm going to do a 5 second countdown. I'm going to say press play, and we're going to get it going. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Oh, the music. I forgot the music kicks it in straight away. And we got our Muslim uncle in the chat. He says, "Hail, my Irish brother." Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Oh, there's the pumpkin. Donald Pleasant. John Carpenter. Halloween. We got JWC reviews in the chat as well. If anybody needs a timestamp, let me know. We've literally just started though. But if you do need a timestamp, let me know. So as I said, we would do this for Lindsay. Lindsay is in the chat. So it's nice to see everybody. Ah, no, it's great. I said I would. Look, you asked. You got in there before someone else. So, and look, I haven't seen this in years. You know, as I said, I prefer the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, but I'm not going to knock this movie. I know the first movie is decent, so, but I haven't seen it in a while. It'll be interesting. And it looks like the version I'm watching seems to be remastered or something because it's clear as day. Timestamp is 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds in. So by the time you do it, go 1:40 and you should be caught up. The music is great though. I mean, that's the thing. They don't make horrors like they did back in the 70s or the 80s, do they? I mean, look at the horror genre in the 90s. You know, you had the likes of Scream and all. It became kind of slasher. movies, really, didn't it? More, I know this is as kind of a slasher movie, but you know what I mean. Right, Halloween night 1963. That would have been the year that Kennedy got assassinated, wasn't it? And Lindsay said, "This is my first movie watched with you." And Muslim uncle has a at 140 now. Yeah, so basically they're panning around the gaff now with the camera. I like the camera work. See again as well. I noticed this is what's kind of missing from modern horrors. I mean, they take like for the example, the new Exorcist movie came out, right? And I've seen enough Exorcist movies throughout the years to kind of say, there's a couple that stand out for me. That one, what was it? The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That was actually a decent movie. Um, but a lot of these possession movies nowadays, they use the similar tropes that were used in The Exorcist. They haven't really changed it up. So there's nothing new. If you're going to do movies like that now, you've got to add something new to it. And this is why I believe this franchise, like, I mean, personally, I don't know how it spawned a whole load of sequels. I mean, first movie is great. I'm not going to lie. As I said, I do prefer Nightmare on Elm Street myself, but this is a good movie. I'm not going to lie. The tension in this, the music, absolutely brilliant, right? But in fairness, be honest, should this movie really have had sequels? I'm not quite sure. The same way, the same could be said with Nightmare on Elm Street. But I don't know. I gravitate more towards that franchise than I did this franchise. Let's just put it that way. It's always the way, though. Teenagers, Halloween, or any occasion like that, an excuse to get drunk. But you know what? We still turned out okay. And our parents turned out okay too. Just I don't know what's going on with this generation, but I mean the camera work is brilliant. John Carpenter's movies are great. I do love, obviously, uh, his movies such as Now. I love The Thing as well. That's a brilliant movie with Kurt Russell. Uh, he's done some great movies. I like his movies. Halloween 2 is a brilliant follow up. I mean, again, okay, yeah, it's a fair point to make. It's not a bad. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, back then they didn't care about showing boobies and stuff, did they? Back in the 70s or 80s. I mean, I'm blood, fake blood. The modern movies today don't even do that either. It's always bikini clad girls. Like they don't like showing nudity in horrors anymore. I mean, that's the one with the mask. See, I mean, that was a weird, fucked up movie, man. Seriously. But yeah, strangely though, the ending of that movie unsettles me. Like, I mean, I've watched them all. I think we've all have, but I don't know how many. It's like Chucky, Childs. But how many times are these bastards gonna keep coming back? Like, when are they gonna be finally dead? Right, October 30th, 1978, the year before I was born. Some will say the year before the great man was born. But again, look at this thing here in the car, right? I mean, it's just silence. You got the thunder and the rain in the background, and the nurse just looks very uncomfortable. My son has all of the Michael Myers masks. Yeah, I saw a little video from Jack earlier today as well. Um, he had his Michael Myers mask and he whacked it on, did the old sinister look. I do like the mask. That's, look, she's a chain smoker. Rabbit in the red. Is that what that said? I mean, there's hardly any lights. Now the music kicks in again. And then you just have random people wandering around. I mean, John Carpenter is just a master of suspense, isn't he? He hasn't always got it right though, in fairness, but most of the time he has. Lindsay was 6 when this came out. Yeah, I did know that about the shot. It was Shatner's face. Yeah, I wonder though, does Shatner get any royalties? I mean, they did use his likeness. Well, that's how the radical left. That's how they did it, man. That's how they became powerful. The loonies escaped from the loony bin. Yeah, I'll give you a timestamp. We are on 11 minutes and coming up to 10 seconds. 11, 12. So go 20, 11 minutes 20, and you'll be caught. In fairness, though, always mesmerized by American movies, and you see the type of neighborhoods and towns. I mean, they all look so idyllic places to live, don't they? And there she is. Some will say the Queen of Horror in the 70s, man. no matter what you say, she might be a bit batshit crazy nowadays, Jamie Lee Curtis, but she 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 was a good actress. I know people comment on how stunning she looked back in the day and all of that, but it's elite. She had the acting ability as well. I mean, she's brilliant. But kind of think, Hollywood's kind of cruel to actresses because they reach a certain age and they don't really get as much work as the male actors would do. Yeah, and she's pandering now, so it makes me think that if she was actually working still and getting proper jobs all the time, she would never have been pandering in the first place, no matter what anybody says. But this is what these actresses and actors do. They want to relive former glories and stuff. But she's a great actress. She's putting the key in the house. No, there's his head. Oh, and he's breathing in the background. Oh, she's had a great fucking career, without a shadow of a doubt, man. She's had a great career. She has, but as I said, the work did dry up when she got to a certain age. So there is no denying that fact that that does happen. Um, Male actors seem to be able to adapt, and they may be able to transition on TV, but not. It's not always the case for the actresses. It's just standing at the corner, and that'd be freaky. Yeah, exactly. And she was great in that movie as well. I mean, absolutely brilliant in that movie. Actually, the both of them, but all of them were great. That movie is just a fucking class movie. Actually, should have got a sequel back in the day. Should have, but it didn't. That's a sequel. That's a franchise I would have loved to see. Three movies. Just do the three movies. It would have been great. But yeah, I love There in the Fog as well. Great movie. I don't actually remember Terror Train. I'll have to go back and look at that one actually. But yeah, do you take Halloween that seriously in America? Like for any of the Americans that are watching, do you take Halloween that serious? Because I mean, here I wouldn't say we take it as serious as you guys, but it is. It's a big deal, but it's not. No, I don't. I think it's a bigger deal in America. To be quite honest with you. So Oh, you broke his pump. His cruel little bullies. Oh, he's still in the same. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the 70s. Just overlook it now. You think someone would have put out an APB or whatever you call it out on the car? Like, I mean, what were the cops shit in the 70s? Probably were, actually, because in the 80s they were corrupt, weren't they, with all the, the white stuff coming in. In fairness, though, you would have got away with that shit in the 70s, I suppose. I mean, you look at all the murders that happened with the serial killers. Mad. I'm only doing the one version. I'm only doing this one. Uh, I've got another movies on Thursday where we're going to be doing Bruce Willis movie. It looks like Die Hard is gonna win. So we got Die Hard coming up. See what I mean? Girls used to talk like that, right? And a bloke talks like that, and everybody loses their shit. Like, locker room talk, get criticised. Girls talk like that all the time. Any woman that denies it is a liar. They do, of course they do. They talk about their boyfriends or their husbands or whatever to their girlfriends. Oh, there's that car again. I'm telling you, man, I would have been on here. Please, yeah, this strange car with some fella in a mask. He seems to be stalking me the whole day. Could you, like, you know, come down and sort him out? Like, this is weird. Look. Oops, I meant the OG. Yeah, the OG, the original version. Of course it is. Of course it is. Did you hear notice the change in the music there as well? It went. Sorry, I just replied to a message. Right, just give us 1 second. I'll just a couple of seconds. I'll still talk. You'll hear me, but it's just use something here. Oh. Okay. Streaming. Yeah. Oh, she has some sound cancelling music on. She does. What? Yeah. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm watching a movie. Bring him in before. Look at that. Holy moly. Oh no, I'll talk to you after. Yeah. Holy shit. Can't even hear on out there. It's like multiple. It's coming from 3 different areas. Like, so there we go. Right, back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Do you know what though? I've noticed as well. The fashion was so much better back in the day. It's all generic now, and everybody is kind of nearly all dressed the same. You know? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hmm. He's a bit creepy, that cop, wasn't he? Well, I suppose by modern standards it'd be a bit creepy, but back then it meant nothing. Hmm. My brother used to wear the platform shoes in the 70s. Oh, Jesus, these our windows are shitty over there. Anyway, we had big metal ones back in the day. Well, hold on. How was he able to appear, right, and then just like disappear? Answer the phone. That's a great idea. You've never seen horror movies? You never answer the phone. Oh, what am I saying? These are the movies that started that shit. Do you know what? Just looking at her room there, right? She's a teenager, yeah? She doesn't have any posters of any bands or anything up on her wall. Have you noticed her room is quite plain? Oh, there she goes with the pumpkin. It's quite early to be trick or treating, though, isn't it? I mean, in Ireland, it's like nearly dark when they do the old trick or treating. Oh, here we go. The smoking of the weed. It's actually shitty how they've made that illegal, right? Compared to alcohol. Think about it. Alcohol is legal, and look what alcohol does to some people, right? Something that grows in the ground, they have a problem with it. You got to think and ask yourself why. These fireworks are doing my fucking head in, and I'm not even a dog. Yeah, yeah, well, that makes sense. Get them to bed early as well. The adults then can go off and have their parties and get the babysitters and all of that balls. Because I know well, I mean, it's become a big thing here with the adults now. They like to have their Halloween parties and all. Oh, someone, all right. Chris is here for all of them. Chris always is here for the watch alongs that we do. Uh, Chris has actually done the thumbnail for um, the movie. Obviously, I'm not gonna. Well, he's done thumbnails for them all just in case one of them wins. But it looks like we know what's going to win. Tomorrow is when the poll ends, but it's looking like Die Hard is going to be the movie that's going to win. So, wow. Well, you can smell it in the fucking car anyway. Mhm. 32 minutes. If you go 32 minutes and 50 seconds, you'll be caught up with me. How did he not smell the weed in the car? Makes no sense. I better stop because I'm picking this movie apart right now. It's brilliant this scene. The doctor is looking around and then he drives by in the car. Nah, but how did he not smell that, man? No, he's a he's a crap copper. Crap copper. You want to go to dance? That's it, Laurie. Just believe in yourself. Go wherever bloke you have your eye on. Just go. Listen, I think you're a hottie, and I am your tottie. Oh, the insect. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But still, come on, a cop. If you're a cop, you should know what marijuana smells like. Come on, I'm sorry, but you smell no. You know what the smell of crack cocaine smells like, or meth. Yeah, you'd have to. You can't be that stupid. I suppose again, it is the fucking 70s. Like I keep bringing this up, but it is the 70s. But how this creepy car? How he's able to drive around this creepy car throughout the whole movie is just baffling to me. You mean to tell me that nobody reported the car missing? You can't blame incense on that. Nice gaps though. Wouldn't fucking mind a gap like that, I can tell you. So what was his deal, right? I mean, he when he's younger, he stabs his sister because she did the dirty with some fella, and then he stabs her and she's half naked. And now he seems to be obsessed. Well, I know, like with he just has a thing obsessing over teenagers that are having sex. What's the story there? Has anybody ever kind of like done a psychoanalysis on this dude? Cigarette and incense. Well, I mean, look. Again, cigarettes do more damage than bloody marijuana. It's a fucking joke, it is. The pharmaceutical, I'm not getting into it, but the pharmaceutical companies don't want it released because it has a lot of health benefits as well. It has more health benefits than the negatives, but they like to push the negatives all the time. The cigarette is not going to cover the smell of marijuana. No, sorry, but trust me, not happening. That does not work. If anything, that actually makes it worse. Do you know how many cigarettes you would actually have to smoke to get to disguise that? Seriously, man, the two of them would have to be puffing on about 10 cigarettes each, lit at the same fucking time. No way. No, absolutely not. No. Bad copper. Bad copper. Yeah, you could get away with it if you had perfume that smelled a bit flowery and you sprayed that, you could get away with it. But what they should have done was before they drove up is roll down one of the windows so let a bit of air in. Goes out one way. I love the story here though. He plays it well though, doesn't he? Donald plays. What has he got now? Let me guess. But it's Halloween after all. Actually, I think he was trying to actually save you there, but like, you know, maybe they treated the dog a little bit better, you know. Oh, yeah, that's a good point there, Chris. And you can clearly tell which heroes they were parodying the comics: Neutron Man, Iron Man, Tarantula Man, Spider Man, and Laser Man was probably Cyclops. Yeah. Oh, here we go again. I mean, someone breaks a plant pot outside your window and you still don't think there's something up. The dog barks suspiciously and you still don't do nothing. And now the dog, oh, how about you go out and sort it out yourself, you stupid old cow? Yeah, never mind. He just got stabbed to death. Like, it's grand. It's grand. It's all right. Like, you failed your dog. You failed it. Some Winchester Pictures Corps presents Howard Hawks production. The Thing. She was a good babysitter, though, in fairness. The kid is getting a bit. Oh, yeah, just walk out now. It's too late. It's too late. Your poor dog. Your poor dog is like, mince meat. Like, you know. I mean, seriously. Oh, now you say, hello, who's there? I mean, move the shelf out of the way. Jesus Christ. Did she just hang up on him? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. I think it was just a kind of a parody. It would have been better if he had to put his actual version on it. It looked like it was his version, but with just different narration because they're all standing around in the circle where the ship is. But that was the video footage, so I don't know, man. That looked like the remake in the footage. Look back. I don't think that didn't look like the original, did it? Wow, the blackmail here. I'll tell this guy, and then you just look after the sister there. Just give us an hour, like. Yeah, you're a Girl Scout, right? You should say no to your friends. It's never got you anywhere. I mean, you should always check the back of your car before you get in. I mean, if you were kidding, you're saying someone walk a body into a house, you'd be traumatized for life. Yeah, Rob Zombie, I don't know. I mean, I watched the first one, that was it for me. How are you, Ted? How you doing, little buddy? Oh, look at you. You're tailing all up. You're not happy, are you not? Come here. Oh, how are you? You all right? How are you? Want to say hello to everybody? You do? Okay. Down. Turn around. Turn around. No, you have to turn around properly, remember? Oh, good boy. There he is, folks. There he is. Look at that. You all right, buddy? I know. I know. I know. You're nearly over, I hope. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah. That's good. Get your ass away from there. Oh no, 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 don't, no, I know. If I could go out there and do something about it, I would. There, look, you got a fan. Do you want to get down now? Okay, buddy. Here you go, Manny, be back now. Okay. Told you she's back, isn't she? So wait. Sorry, camera knocked off there, folks. Mm-hmm. That sounded like a fake van. That door just. I mean, they drank a lot of beer, didn't they? Apparently, in that short space of time. And that's why you two are dead. I mean, no smoking out your mouth. Like, seriously. I mean, you've only copped onto the car now. I mean, how long have you been standing there? Seriously, man. I know you're not a fucking detective and you're a doctor, but for fuck's sake, man, you must be blind. Like, why would you go over? You know what I like about this? There's clearly someone walking with the camera. So it gives the impression, obviously, when they look out that it's her walking. It's actually safe. There you go. It's actually really cleverly done. Creepy fucking houses at night time, I have to say. I mean, in fairness to her, she's got some balls going into that gaff, not knowing what's in there. But you know, the builder. Oh, it's getting a bit nippy. It's getting a bit nippy. They could put the fucking lights on. That's what I'd fucking do. Every single fucking light is gone on the unless the circuit breaker is gone because he's done that. And obviously, then it's still gone. They're not as bad. They seem to come in waves. That is a bit fucked up, isn't it? You walk into a bedroom, there's a fucking headstone on the bed. He's just hanging out. He's just hanging out. There's nothing to worry about. Look, he's having a whale of a time there swinging. Oh, look, she took too much drugs, too many drugs, too many. Oh, that's Eddie with the mask. Oh. In fairness, how did he miss? Fuck's sake, he kills all of those kids and he misses her. Well, I mean, he got hit or shot. Oh, run! Have you never seen horror movies? I'm only messing. You started the run. What you want? He only stabbed her in the arm, didn't he? Oh, yeah, she fell over. I suppose that's why her leg is gammy. Break the glass! Break the bloody glass! Oh, now you break the glass. I mean, you could have done that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, run. Scream help. That's it. Here he is. Now you believe him when he said there was a boogeyman. Of course, he cut the phone lines. Like, think about it logically. He's going to kill you. The worst thing you could have done was go back to the gaff. Right now, you put the two kids in danger too because you're a lunatic. That's it. You get that knitting needle. You jab it in his head. That's it. Oh, that's it. How he's able to survive all these years is beyond fucking me. Like, I mean, why she didn't just like stab him a few more times just to get done and over with. Well, 1 minute and 20, 1 hour and 20 minutes gone. But if you put it on 1 hour and 21 minutes, you'll be caught up. And we've got 10 minutes to go, folks. She survived because she's Tony Curtis's daughter. Exactly. He's like walking up the stairs behind you. You put the kids in danger, you loopy de loop. The notes are so simple, aren't they? Now, what you should do now is stab him a few more times just to get the job done. But of course, I know, yeah. I suppose it's part of the plot, isn't it? No, Okay, ran out of bullets, mate. In fairness, though, you only fired 3 shots, so I mean, get the shit you going there. I mean, he doesn't necessarily give her any comfort, does he? He says, yes, it was the building. And he's fucking a gun. So you have to breathe in the background or showing different parts of the house. Very clever. I, I, I always find the ending a little bit low key, but yeah, I have to say, it's been a while since I watched. I really did enjoy that. Got to say, yeah, good movie. I mean, John Carpenter doesn't really let you down, does he? So, I mean, look, you know, what can I say? He's probably the king of horror. People will have their preferences, but I do like his movies, really do. And I really, as I said, this is not my franchise. I prefer the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, but I do appreciate this movie. I do like this movie a lot, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because as I said, great atmosphere. The build up is great. The music, different parts, the camera work, just everything. Even the cast. You can't knock the cast. The cast are all great, and it doesn't work if you don't have a great cast, but you do. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Uh, Anywhere right, it was the original thing. So well done, Chris, on that. Just came up there. So yeah, you were right. Thank you, Noel, for making my Halloween special. No problem. Uh, Appreciate that. And Chris says, brilliant. And that's how a franchise was started. 6 rounds. Falls from the second floor, gets up and walks away. It wasn't 6 rounds. It sounded like 3 to me, but maybe you're right. Okay. 6 rounds. But you're right. Yeah. Yeah. He just, gets shot, falls out the fucking window. He's down on the deck. We see him on the deck, and then the next time he looks out the window, he's gone. So yeah. Uh, but have they ever explained that kind of it's like supernatural, isn't it? Rising from the dead all the time. Have they ever explained that? I mean, I must have missed it in somewhere in the movies, um, but yeah, that was look. I've watched complete shite over Halloween over the years. That was something nice. They used to show great movies on the TV years ago during Halloween, but now, like, because everybody is woke, these movies are problematic and stuff like that. So it's nice that we could do them. I give it a 9 out of 10, considering he wrote, directed, and even composed the score for the movie, all in an effort to keep the cost down, and he did a great job. Absolutely. Spot on. And Lindsay says, Happy Halloween. You too. And I hope you have enjoyed that. That's for me now. I'll probably be on the gaming channel a little bit later on. And as it is Halloween, we'll be killing some Nazi zombies. So if you want to see me kill Nazi zombies, hopefully we might have Cinnamon Toast Crunch join us for that as well. Oh, by the way, we did set a goal to get to round 45, and well, our goal was to break our highest levels, which his was 39 and mine was round 38. The both of us actually broke it with a couple of other people yesterday. So we've got a new high round, and I got a new high round on Ascension. For you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if you want to see me, Cinnamon, and maybe others kick zombie ass, Nazi zombie ass, then come and join us. Come and join us. But that has been our Movie Zone special. We will be back, of course, tomorrow. Now, as I said, we'll be only on for a short time tomorrow. It's a shorter stream because we start at 7, but I have to be gone by at least 20 to 8 because I have to stream on the Manchester United channel because we're playing in the League Cup tomorrow. So I've got that to do as well. But look, a few of the days might get freed up because United are absolutely shit and getting battered and everything. So we'll probably lose tomorrow, so we won't have to worry about that competition. I mean, we're not holding the trophy, that's for sure. But anyway, that's what we have going. Then Thursday, as I said, we've got a Bruce Willis movie, and then Friday we'll be back as well. And I will be streaming on other channels as well, the other channels, I should say. So come and join me for that. Been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of Halloween. It's still very noisy out there. I like it when it starts gets quiet and all that. You know, my days of celebrating Halloween, costume dressing are over. I just can't be arsed. I fucking, it's an alright Halloween, but I just fucking don't like really fucking enjoy it that much anymore. I actually prefer Christmas now, so, could relax, chill. And of course, we will have our streams over the Christmas as well, and we'll do some watch alongs, some Christmas movies this year, maybe, starting in December. So we'll do some Christmas movies in December. And what I'll do is because obviously Chris is here for every single one of these watch alongs. So what Chris can do is when we start in December, we do the Christmas movie zone. What we'll do is we'll get Chris to pick the first Christmas movie. I think it's only fair because he is here every single one. If you go back and watch them, you'll see he's the constant in the chat all the time. He's always here to support me for these movies. And sometimes sometimes it just does be the two of us. That's what happens. I mean, if I was talking Doctor Who again, we'd get the but we don't. So, people have kind of, don't watch me other stuff, basically. But I still do it for the people that do watch. So that's what matters. But yeah, so we let Chris will let me know in due course. Obviously, we're in a chat together on Twitter there. So whenever he knows what movie he's definitely going to pick, then obviously then I'll do a little promote it, and then we'll kick it off with whatever Christmas movie Chris decides to pick, and then we'll roll on from there. And we'll do Christmas movies all of the month of December. So yeah, look forward to that. So come and join us for those. Hope you do really enjoy user company. So leave it there, folks. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. But if you already have subscribed, will you please check your notifications and make sure that I still am subscribed. And even then, go into your mobile device. You have to click on to YouTube. When you go into the apps, click onto the part where it says notifications and knock it on, because YouTube playing up and all of that absolute rubbish. So we want to try and reach as many people as we used to anyway. I think some of it has got to do with it as well. I don't put the streams in groups that I used to put in. I left a lot of groups after we stopped talking about the show, and that's kind of impacted it as well. But I don't really care. And also, yeah, as he said, don't forget to hit that like button. And as I said, we will let you know what the movie is when we do the first Christmas movie zone. But Thursday, Bruce Willis looks like it's going to be Die Hard. He's going to win, so join us for that because we really will have a laugh with that one. We always have a bit of a laugh when we watch Bruce Willis. So yeah, come and join us for that. So see you soon. Have a good one, folks, and enjoy the rest of your Halloween. Stay safe and keep your pets safe and keep them indoors, folks. Remember that. We will see you soon. Bye bye.